element of throwing out ethnic cleansing, all right, trying to make some type of connection actually to the Germans and Nazism, you are a buffoon. You know, he never and it's right that we have a person like that because they elected a person who never even finished high school.
Mm.
All right, so that's why he's saying such idiotic things.
Well, here's what I'd like to say in reference to what he said is that while he was out there at Alligator Alcatraz, what he saw was Haitians. Now, last time I checked, Haitians are not the only black people there is, black men there is. There's Jamaicans who are black. There's Guyanese who are black. There's what people from, I think, different areas. I
Yeah,
can't think of all the other black men. Africa, Nigeria, Ghana.
yeah,
All of these people are
Panama,
black, right? But for him,
Brazil.
what he saw blacks, black men, and he, oh, they must be Haitian.
You
So I kind of
know,
take offense to that, right? I take
yes,
offense to that because just because somebody is black doesn't mean that, or that they're an immigrant, or that they're an Alligator Alcatraz, you're going to label them Haitian. Did you
mhm,
talk to every black person in there to know that every black person in there is a Haitian? You know,
mhm,
I do take offense to that.
yes. And again, if he's so concerned about Haitians, we have Haitians in our community. Um, Orange County has one of the largest Haitian communities in the state of Florida. Most of the Haitians, many of the Haitians, are unemployed or underemployed, live in substandard housing. They cannot. And this is during the Biden administration, not just the Trump administration. And again, you haven't done a mumbling word. All you do is go to a Haitian event, try to act like you're Haitian, act as if he's a Haitian, and want to play the card that I have some Haitian blood. You don't know nothing about Haiti. You have no understanding of Haitian culture. You don't know the trials and tribulations of the Haitians. Because guess what, Frost? You're not Haitian. You are a wannabe and you want to tie on to something. And, right now, as they used to say back in the day, the gig is up. The gig is up. All right. If you really wanted to do something, hey, why don't you write a standalone bill to help the Asians? You know why he doesn't write one, Sister Warrior?
Mm.
Because they can't write.
Ooh.
You see?
Oh, I see. Oh, I think you're freezing again.
To be able to write, you have to
Um,
be able to a bill. He just signs it. He just signs his name to a bill and become a co-author. He can't write. All
correct.
right.
Mm-hmm.
That's and that's why we're having so many problems in Congress because we have people like him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I'm definitely in agreement with you there. If we had more competent representatives representing us in our Congress, or not just even in our Congress, but in government, period, we would be better off. When I look and I see what's currently happening in our country, um, I'm talking about what's currently happening in Texas right now. So right now, the Texas community is is pretty much without representation because their representatives has fled the state. They fled to New York. They fled to Illinois, and I think Massachusetts probably. I think as well because they want to avoid doing their job. And that we're talking about the House right now, and the reason that they've done this is because they're they've been called to do their duty, and that is to vote on the new maps that's been proposed in the great state of Texas. And so what these maps are going to do, it's going to even out, the population and give good representation to just about everyone. But the problem for the Democrats is that that's going to make a lot of these counties, they're going to pull from red areas. So some of the areas that's completely black, they're now going to be meshed in with, other colors. And so, so they decided to flee so they wouldn't vote on it. So I hear the music. We can pick this up when we come back.
Very good.
All right. All right, friends. We'll talk to you in a bit.
Family, it's your girl Lady Drina. That's right, this is Lady Drina, and I am back. I'm inviting you to tune in and join in each and every Monday through Friday with It's Mornings Live Drive right here on Inspiration 1680 100.7 FM, the heart and soul of the community.
Tune in to The Couch live on Monday nights at 8 p.m. only on WOKB.
Hey, Trinity, can you believe that The Couch Live has now been on for 22 years, man?
Yes, I can. Because it feels like it's been forever.
All right.
But I like that, though.
You've been with me for 10 years, and it feels like forever.
It does.
All right, man. You know what I like? I like this. You joined me 10 years ago that we've been talking about drug and alcohol problems, recovery, mental health issues, how to help families for quite some time, man. And I just think it's real cool that you're able to do this with me here at WOKB as well.
Well, that, and I love my favorite part, I guess, is just the people that come on when they share their stories, and we get to hear, their insight, their wisdom, some of their struggles. Like that, to me, I think is what's touched me and other people as well.
Tune in to The Couch live on Monday nights at 8 p.m. only on WOKB.
Looks like it's time to call GNR Security. GNR Security is dedicated to providing private security service that combines quality performance with value pricing. GNR Security provides armed and unarmed security guards for apartments, churches, car lots, and much, much more. GNR Security is regulated to ensure the interests of the public are adequately served and protected. Its officers serve in positions of trust, making sure that the agency is of good character and is not a threat to the public safety and welfare. It's founded on the idea that maintaining satisfied customers is essential to the financial health of the organization. When it's protection you need, call GNR Security today, 407-953-3622. That's 407-953-3622. GNR Security, keeping your mind at peace. That's GNR Security Incorporated, licensed.
Stop. Wait a minute. Hold up. I know you tripped. You haven't done it yet? Well, what are you waiting for? What's your excuse now?
I don't know what to say, really.
You're not trying to hear the good music. You're not trying to hear the jams that's being played right here at WOKB. Well, you need to go to WOKBradio.com right now. R-A-T now. And tune in to WOKBradio.com so you can get all your favorite jams.
Check us out.
WOKBradio.com.
Hi, it's me, your USPS Ground Advantage shipment. Just left the warehouse and hitting the road.
I know. Just got the notification.
Great. Smooth sailing so far. I'm almost there.
Yes, I know. I get all the updates.
Made it. Safe and sound.
I know.
Well, did you know I was with USPS the whole time?
Oh, yeah. I know.
Keep your business in the know with USPS Ground Advantage service. Visit USPS.com/in-the-know.
You're listening to Inspiration 1680 AM, WOKB Winter Garden, W2640F 100.7 FM Kissimmee, and around the world at WOKBradio.com. Inspiration 1680 AM and 100.7 FM Kissimmee.
The views and opinions of the following program is not necessarily those of WOKB, staff, and management.
All right. right. We're back. And so Tuan Lee is supposed to be joining us. Hopefully he'll be able to make it. He wants to just, we want to just get abreast on what he's doing in the campaign. And so hopefully he'll be coming on shortly. So go ahead.
I just want to make one statement.
Yes.
It just came across the news that a federal judge in Florida has halted the construction of any more construction of Alligator Alcatraz for the next 14 days.
So you broke up there.
It has failed to environmental policy.
Environmental what?
The National Environmental Policy Act, that the construction did not follow the requirements of the act, and that they also failed to comply with state and federal statutes that include Endangered Species Act animals.
The gators and the snakes.
You see, it's 14 days. Well, we know that the judge is an appointee, a Democrat appointee.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To stop the building of the detention center. They also arguing that it is a encroachment among
okay. It looks like Tuan Lee's in studio. Okay.
So that's just. Oh, Tuan is there? Okay,
I think he's in studio. Yeah. All right, Jeff, put him on. Oh, okay.
No,
I thought you were in studio.
Hey, I'm campaigning side waving.
There you go, man. Look at you, Tuan. Love it, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. I mean, it's very hot on the summer for campaign.
Good. So you're out there doing the work. So tell us about your campaign, what's happening, and everything.
I mean, a campaign is never easy for anyone. You know that. Dr. White know that. And I mean, people who been in the campaign, they understand is if you really want to win the election, you work hard. I mean, and I don't know how about other people. I cannot speak for them, but myself, I'm all over the place. Get up early in the morning, do side waving, and try to get out before dark. Try to do door knock and side waving, and on top of that, we send out messages and go to different events. So, if you know me, in the past, and you understand my I'm taking everything seriously. Every run is very seriously. And coming up is September 9th. Is election day. And for the special election in District 40. So anyone who live in District 40, which is from College Park, Pine Hill, and Ocoee, please come out and vote for me. And Marion Palace is already out. Early voting is coming up in a week, and then on actual days, voting day is September 9th, and I'm look forward to do something for our community. But I need your vote in order to make it happen, because in the past 40 years, at least in the last 5 years, the current state representative did not bring any money back to the community. All the politicians in the area, they didn't do anything for the community in District 40. And I'm really want to change that, and I want to bring the money back to our community. I want to create more job, more opportunity, and more revision on education system, redo regulation to create opportunity for a small business. So I'm out here. So what do you have for me?
Well, Tuan, I'd like for you to just go over that a little bit more for us, because what we know, so the state representative, their main thing is really to bring funds back from Tallahassee, to bring that home, to do the work that needs to be done. When we look at other communities, I know that representatives bring home money to do work, to do things to improve their communities, but What's happened to Pine Hills? What's happened to these communities that people like LaVon Bracy Davis represented? What did she do with the money? What
You
did
know,
they put the money into?
I cannot speak for her, but I speak myself. Is you have to fight for it. You know, if you anything you want to do, you have to fight for it. You know, when I know how to fight for myself, and I fight for my family. I'm fight for my community. So you have to figure out a way and find a way to find the money, bring it back to the community. It's something like growing a business for myself, or bring the money home back for my family for a living. Now I'm worried about our community, and that's why I want to bring the money back. And there's money out there. We have a lot of money. All they have to do is work harder, or really try to do something for community, and they will bring the money. And I'm the person. I don't give up things easy. I will fight for it, and I'm looking for a solution. That's why I'm here. I'm here for a solution and action. I don't play around.
Well,
Mr. Lee,
what do you have?
yes, tell us who you're running against and what separates you from your competitors in this race.
Who I'm running again is Mr. Young, which is who is Lavon chief of staff. Is right now he's the chief of staff for Lavon, and Lavon who is running for district Senate District 13, and Mr. Young is trying to run for 40. For me, if I'm honored to be selected, and when I win, it's not about the system, it's about the community. So I don't have a backbone of be a buddy system, but I am stand up for the people, and I'm fight for the people. So what everything I do is not about the system, it's about the people.
Okay. Tell us, Tuan. Give us one or two of the main things that you want to focus on that you're seeing the problem in District 40, and you say, okay, this is what I want to fix. This is where this is going to help the people. This is going to help the community. Give us one or two things that you have there.
Okay, so let me start with two things that I think is very important for the community. Is about what can I bring to the community. So the problem we have in the community is economic and safety. So in order to fix the economic problem that we have in District 40, and then fix and reduce the crime rate low, three things that I have to do. Once, I have to reform the zoning. And the people who live in Pine Hill, even Princeton College Park right now too, I'm driving in an area, there's bad construction too. But anyway, if you look at it in the last 40 years, 20 years, and right now, Pine Hill Road and Silver Star is an opportunity road. But all the property there has been out there for 50, 60 years. That doesn't bring any business or anything back to the community. It's the building that falling apart. People try to patch them and fix them. They did not renovate it or put a new building because of all the regulation and the zoning and all the stuff like that. It limit what people can do. So my first thing that I want to do is I have to work on a rezone act. And this will apply directly in the District 40 and the district like Pine Hill, Silver Star, and Mercy Drive. This is the street that we have to pay attention to grow the economic. And then the second thing that I want to do, because when you after you rezone it, is give more opportunity to people. People have an opportunity to start a business, and when a business grow, people will have a job and they have money, and the crime rate will reduce. That's for business side of it. Now on the residential side of it, because the rezone will help the people who had property that bigger than a requirement of a city requirement. I'm not going to change the city requirement, but the requirement of a city is require you to have 0.9 of an acre to have a property, to have a house on it. But there are properties is people have is more than 0.19 of an acre. They have 0.35, they have point whatever. So their small house sit on the big land, and because of is people who own the house there mostly is senior and they don't have an extra income, or the people who doesn't have income and the house been passed down from generation. So what I do is this rezone will help them to split the land so they can build another house. And then the owner will have a time limit of 1 year to build a house, or the investor they can come in and buy it, and then they can sell it out for other people, or the homeowner can have some extra money to fix the property. So rezone is not only help business people on Pine Hill, but it's also helping the people or senior who had the property and they don't have income and they want to fix their property, or they want to share their property to rebuild it. And it's because the property there is already zoned for residential or multifamily, so investor won't have to pay all different fee to redevelop the area. All they have to do is just get a permit and build another house, so that can reduce costs. So when developer or the homeowner they build a house on it, and they will fix their house too. So that will help the community grow, and it's become more safer
I
when the
think we're
community gets cleaned
losing
up.
the audio there, Swan. We just
Oh, I'm
lost
sorry.
your audio. Can't hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah, we lost his audio.
So let me
I don't
back
know
my
what happened.
let me back my call out a little bit here, because
Hopefully we'll get him again. But I thought that was
All
a
right.
great idea, Issa
you
White.
you hear me
What he
now?
just
Do you hear?
yes,
I
You,
I
I
you
see
hear me
now.
right now?
Yes,
I didn't
yes,
hear
I see
everything.
now.
Okay, so that is the rezone rezone act. And my second thing that I wanna take an action on this and create a bill for it is Education Act. So I want to turn high school into a nighttime school, and that will save a lot of money from the tax dollar, because the tax dollar already pay for the school. So let me use Evan High School as an example, or Edgewater, right on College Park, and Edgewater and College Park or Evan High School, they already there, but we don't have any function at night. So let's turn 10% of the school to be a nighttime school to help students who drop out from high school. They have opportunity to go back and get the basic education, and family who don't who hadn't been in the college, doesn't have a chance to go into college, or people who immigrant here, they don't have their degree here, so they want to start their life over, or they want to find a career, and then I don't want to pay money, or they don't want to go to straight to the trade school or vocational. So what they do is they can go to night school. Is a chances to learn prerequisites. So this will be a prerequisite for trade school and community college as well. So that's why I want to pass the law for trade school. For the night school up the high school that we have available right now, and this will benefit like thousands of people in the community. Learn basic stuff like AI, HVAC, electrical, plumbing. They don't have to have a certificate at trade school, but they can have a knowledge and an associate degree, so they can go work. And then we have, look forward to have like management programs, so they can work at McDonald's, Burger King, if they choose not to do technical stuff. There's so many things that they can learn from a nighttime school. And then in addition, I want to expand to focus more into the after school program for kids, because in East Orlando they have robotic, they have different program for after school dance class and stuff like that. But in Pine Hill area, we don't have a robotic team. We don't have something like that to motivate kids. So that's why American innovation it fallen behind many countries, and then especially District 40, we fall really really far behind. So Education Act is my second bill that I want to pass when I selected in office, and that's what I'm going to do until I see. And last thing that I want to do, the last thing that I want to do is pass a bill for Small Business Credit Act, because this is extremely important, and especially for District 40, because I know many people out there, many people out there, they want to start a business, and they fear and they don't understand much. So my education nighttime school will help them, and then the small credit tax for small business will help them as a first time to be owner by reduce the employment, this employment of a state tax employment to 100% for the first year, 50% on the second year, and 20% discount on the third year. Why this is so important and nobody been look at it? Because everybody when they start a business, they know how much they have to pay for the rent, they know how much they pay for employment, they know how much they pay for inventory, they know how much they pay for marketing and all stuff like that. But one thing that they cannot figure out is paying the employee state tax. That is a lot of money because based on the state, employer have to pay employee for the percentage, but the percentage up to $7,000 per employee. So when you start a business, you might thinking about let me start to have 5 employees. So you don't thinking about tax, employment tax for that 5 employees. But in the real world, you never hire 5 employees. You will hire 10, 15, 20. And in order to make the $7,000 in a year, they might not stay with you. They can go into another business. And this will help the business owner don't have to worry about pay the extra $7,000 per employees for employment tax. And on top of that, employee who apply to work for a new business, they don't have to pay that
I have a
tax
question.
too. So, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Issa White.
So they don't have. So the employee,
Yes,
the employee don't have to pay the first year tax as well. So that motivate the employee who have experience going to work for a new business. Because wait a minute, say for example, if the guy who been work from Dunkin' Donut and they get paid $15 an hour, now a new business open up, they pay the same price, but but that employee willing to work for a new business because they don't have to pay their portion of the tax, so they can save up like $3. So that $3 they will take home because if they work at the Dunkin' Donut, give or take. So don't push me on a number because I don't have a calculation with me. But if you get hired for $15, you take home like maybe $10, $11, because the other $4 is going to different Social Security tax and stuff like that. But now, if you know you work for a new business, you have tax exempt for the first years, then you're going to take home $14 instead of $11. So that's how the economic will boom and then people start to do business, and that will reduce the homeless because people will say, wait a minute, I'm going to work and I get home more money, and a business owner feel comfortable to start a business, and that will reduce the crime in the area and increase the economic and make the place is the place that they're the state that everybody want to come to live in. So that's my 3 platform that I want to pass, and straight up front, straight to the point. It doesn't matter if you like me or not. You have to like your pocket, your wallet. Yeah, you don't have to like me, but if you vote me, you will see things different. If you vote for my opponent, everything will be the same, because if they really want to change, they already changed in the last 4 years, 5 years, or 10 years. They don't have to wait until now to start to promise without delivery and tell you to change because of what I say. That's why voter, they have to take a look at people who really take an action and take things seriously. And if they're ready to change, give me a vote. And then if you want more money to your pocket, give me a vote. And if you want the community safer, vote for me. You don't have to like me. You don't have to. Just you love your family. One simple thing for you right now is for everybody, for voter, you too. God, your family, and you. So if you think God, be good.
Yeah, one of
your family, vote for me so I can bring the money.
Obviously you
think
are.
for yourself, opportunity. So
go ahead, Lisa.
Okay.
Dr. White, go
Do you
ahead.
hear me? Okay. All right. Obviously you are a great thinker, and you have thought about these issues. You're not only are you a good engineer, but apparently you're a good economist. But one of the pressing questions in Pine Hill revolves around a group of people who are arguing that Pine Hill should become a separate entity, a separate town. Um, if you're in Tallahassee, would you support an initiative that Pine Hill should separate itself from larger Orlando? And if so, why? And if not, why not?
Okay, this question you asking me, I can answer in multiple different answer. Um, uh, is as a politics or is that? See, if you ask me, the question, if I answer politically, I would answer differently. But if I answer for the people, I will answer this way because and this is not how I want to set up. You know, the city of, I mean, Pine Hill, based on the current economic, is really bad. If you want that to turn that into a city, there's nothing ready. You create a bad city in a city. So if you really want to change, why don't you change? You work on it in the last 5 years. If she want to change, why don't she change it in the last 5 years and wait until now to say something about, separate? Because if you want to separate to promise with the voter to get your vote to win in the office, but so what you going to do after that? Because you need to have a different firefighter, you have to have a police department, and then the budgets. Pine Hill doesn't have a budget. They don't have money. So now you try to form a company. A city where the money come from. You know, to be. Yes, to split it out. For a city is a good thing, but it's not now. Maybe after I select in, and then after I select in, and I make the area grow better, and when we're ready, that's a different story. But right now, the area is not ready, and I don't know how they're going to pay for all that because it costs money.
I see. Well, Twan, I mean, I've always thought,
Okay.
you know,
You hear me?
yeah, it turning into its own
Yes.
city would be good for the people. You know, this way we have people accountable, like these politicians that go into Tallahassee that becomes
Are
commissioner.
we still on it, or we lost or something?
Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me, Twan?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Issa White, can you hear? I guess we're losing the signal,
I do. I
friends.
hear you very well.
Hear me?
Okay.
Okay. So what I was saying is that I always thought having Pine Hills turn into its own city would be good for it. This way because what happens in that area is that everybody passes the buck. You call the commissioner, oh, it's not me, it's this one. You call that one, nope, it's not me, it's the commissioner. And so nobody ever takes accountability. So having its own governance would definitely give it the accountability. We know whose doors to knock on. But I hear you in the fact that the infrastructure is not in place for Pine Hills to carry itself.
Yes.
Those things need to start to be built. Those things need to start to be put in, you know, maybe the money coming back in, we can start to, you know, create some sort of fund where those monies will be kept. Hey, this is to build up Pine Hills. This is to go to the new police station. This is to go to the new fire. As you're bringing money back from Tallahassee, we can start that process of putting monies away and creating ways to bring in more funds to really do something, maybe in 5 years, maybe in 10 years, so we can make Pine Hills its own governance. I mean, other areas have it and they're thriving. But, you know, again, Pine Hills has been left behind. Nobody's cared. You know, the representative didn't bring any money back. And so we're starting at ground zero, with actually negative at this point because we have no money to do it. I think we lost one. But I do hear what he's saying. Mr. White, what do you have? Dr. White?
You hear me?
boy, we're having a problem.
that is good and it's needed.
Yeah, I mean,
The people of Tokyo
give me a good signal. So I'm back my
have
car
been
out a little bit to see if we can get a better reception.
the people of Pine Hill has been through this.
Can I rejoin? Can I log out and join back in a second because
you
I don't have a good reception.
Go ahead.
60 years and money, of course.
I guess our music is playing. Maybe we're done. I don't know. Woo. Issa White, I think you're going to. There's Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
Great.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
Talk to what's his name? Real? I want to hear the audio file. Talk to him now. You talk to White Talk. He's about to check us back on the air.
Okay, I think he's left. He said he was gonna log out and come back in. He took us off the air for right now. Can you talk? Can you talk?
Yeah, you hear me? Okay.
Wait, he took us off the air.
I
Because we're having so much
what's going on.
Terrible. It's bad. I'm still running live on YouTube. Friends. Yeah, we're having some bad connections.
So I need some music going on. Somebody.
Hello? Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay. Go ahead. Drop it. Okay. 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 What happened? Oh, really? I didn't even see that.
What happened?
I can't put that back live. Just count the phone. Hold on.
Talk.
Yeah, you hear me? Yeah. I hear music. What's going on?
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, you guys, so we're having technical difficulties. It's not actually just us, it's nationwide. So Tuan, it's not really just you. It's not you. It's not you. It's everywhere. But I'm glad to have you back. Go ahead and continue. Give us
So like what I say, and then you just mention it too. So the infrastructure, the police station, the fire department, all that the basic infrastructure for the city is not ready. I want to split it so we can have a smaller city, but and then it's less corruption of the big city that we have right now, Orlando. Reduce the corruption, but before we do that, we have to bring the money into the district to rebuild enough infrastructure, because like what I say, all the property on Pine Hill, the property in on Silver Star, Hanwha C. Those property is it's been out there for 60 years, and there's an opportunity, and they don't even unable to fix them. I blame that on the congressional. I mean, I'm sorry, the state representative, because they don't bring the money back, and then now the problem that they have for the county and the city is already corruption out there. So they have to fix them because they just point a finger and do nothing. I understand that, but we have to take care the state representative first. I mean, I'm very straightforward. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. So I'm getting to the point. I'm getting to the point that we have to bring money back to our community, have the infrastructure ready, increase the police station in the area, increase the fire department, put some another problem we have, the urgency center, urgency care. We don't have an urgency care in the area. I mean, after I get out of Pie Hill and get out of College Park, there's urgency care everywhere. I mean, look at Waterfall Lake. They have 5 in the same place for urgent care, and we don't even have one. That's another problem. See, so that's why we need to have good infrastructure before we're thinking about split it. So I it's not that I don't agree to split, but we have to build everything, and we have to get the money for the community. Is the first thing we have to do is money to the community.
Well, Mr. Lee, I would argue that Pine Hill should have the opportunity to develop their own community. And that is like any community that wants to develop, you invite businesses to come in, you give them tax breaks, and you give them the opportunity to utilize Germana, Florida. Is a place called Westlake, and it's in Palm Beach County. Just developed a couple of 3 years ago. It was planned, and you can do that. The people of that area, they feel as if that services that come out from Orlando do not reach them. They feel as if that they are the second run. They get beliefs in self-determinism. That is directing your own politics, directing your own ideas as to how you want to run your state, not your state, but your own community. I have no problems with that, and in many respects, it gives politicians like ourselves, who's not part of the establishment, opportunity to grow, develop, and to really put our teeth into something to really make that is good for the community. But that's something you're right that we need to study and to look at. But I say, if not now, when? Can't wait forever.
Okay, so like what I say, when I'm selecting office, I bring the money in for the community, and then I will have the day, because I'm not in the office. But one thing that I know, after the money coming in, I will have a day, and I will have the answer for you, because I won't give you a day and time when I don't have the money yet. I don't want to.
But we know you can get the money because you feel.
I don't want to sugarcoat it right now to my voter, and then I cannot deliver. I want to say something that I can deliver.
Well, friends.
But what are the things that we have? Just one last thing is that we're going to be proud to have you as our representative.
Thank you, Dr. White. Thank you, Amon.
I call you our little Trump. You build businesses.
You know what?
You're tough, and you call a spade, and I have to respect a man like that. You don't do it for clicks. You do it because it's the right thing to do. And I wish you the best of luck, and I'm going to support you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me to the show, and thank you, Dr. Y, and thank you, Amanya. But in addition to what you has mentioned, that I'm a little Trump, this is real. This is real. Before I leave, so my campaign manager, when I have a picture of myself look serious on the website, she say, "Tuan, you know Trump, okay? So change the picture, make more friendly to the community, because you look too serious.
Yeah. Well,
You
you
know,
know, Twan, I think you've got some great policies, some great ideas to implement into the community. And I would say, you know, the community, if you're tired of the same old politicians who doesn't bring any money home, your roads are still broken, you drive down the areas, it doesn't look good, it's not appealing. Why? Because these politicians that we've had in office that you have voted for and elected, by the way, and this is what you get. So with Kwame, you've heard what he's offering, you've heard what he wants to do. At some point, he would definitely support the infrastructure to make Pine Hills its own city. So, I mean, what do you have to lose, Pine Hills? What do you have to lose, College Park? What do you have to lose to vote for Twan Lee? Come on.
well, thank you again. Before I leave, I just want to always say thank you, both of you, and thank you for the radio. Give me an opportunity, please, and please, voter, please go out there and vote for me on September 9. If you can, vote by mail. If you can go to early voting, because for all the early voting, you can vote almost anywhere. But on election day, September 2nd, you have to be at your poll and to vote for me. But please, if you want to change, if you want to see a different Pine Hill, different College Park, vote for me, because I will bring not only money, but I also bring opportunity and investor to the area, and this will be great for College Park, you know, and then Ocoee as well. So please,
Okay.
thank you and have a great evening.
Tell them, Twan, where can they connect? I mean, where's your website? What else
Okay,
can they do?
so my website is twanlee for Florida.com, and you can search me on the Facebook, Twan Lee. LE just one E. My last name is one E because I'm short, so I remove the other E. But Twan Lee, one E, Twan Tuan Lee LE. Florida. If you search that way, you will see my personal page and my campaign page. It doesn't matter which page. If you're on my personal page, ask me as friend. If you're on my campaign page, follow me. And you can go to the website. It will connect to the web to the Facebook page as well. And you know, and my phone number is 321-469 9669. So give me a call, text me. If you don't want to call, text me what you need and what you think need to be changed. And I really want to hear from you, because this position is only good for 1 year, because it's a special election and we already burned the time already. So I have only 1 year to fix the problem, to show it to you my leadership. So if you, whatever you think, whatever you want, send me the message that what you want to see the Pine Hill, a future Pine Hill or College Park. Text me now. So I will look at it before I get in office. Just text me and say, hey, I want this to be changed. I want that to be changed. I'm not promised that I will do it right away, but I promise I review it and I put together a bill that will work for everybody.
Okay. Twan Lee,
All right.
thank you very much for coming
Thank you.
on. We
All right,
appreciate
thank you.
you, man. You go out there. It's still a little bit light. Go get
Yeah.
those dogs, man. Go get them.
I'm doing now. All right. See ya.
Good.
Goodbye.
Much
All right,
love.
Twan. Thank you. You know, Twan is sweet. I really do like him. I actually love him very much. He's a good friend, and he's got a good heart, and he wants to do good for the community. And you know, it's so terribly sad that we live in a community where, you know, they won't give you a chance because of, you know, oh, because you're Republican, or because of X, or because of this, or because of that. They don't look at what good you can actually do for the community, but they vote based on, you know, politics, not what's good for you and for your community, but they vote for people who doesn't do anything for them. They vote for people who doesn't have their best interest at heart. Oh, because that's a Bracey, we'll want to vote for them. Oh, because that's a, Maxwell Frost, we're going to vote for them. And not based on their own, what's good for them. And it's sad.
I agree with you. I think Lee would do a tremendous job. He would be a fantastic representative. He has built 3 businesses in the region. He is a real story of rags to riches.
Yeah.
He comes from, he was an immigrant, and he attached himself to the American dream and the American values. And since, so many people in that area are immigrants like he was a refugee. People don't know.
Mhm.
And so there's a lot of work that he can do. Sadly, the Democrats will utilize 2 things. One, political ideology, that, he's not like us. 2, they will utilize racial politics, all right, that he is one of them. And thirdly, they will utilize that, he doesn't attend our churches, that type of madness, as opposed to looking at the real story. I'm sure that one of the problems they have in the district, especially Pine Hill, are liquor stores. And Lee has talked, and we have talked about that. One of his prime motives is to decrease them. Because
You
they
coming
don't-
for the liquor? Oh no, not the liquor now.
That's right, because people don't know is that, in Black areas, you have more liquor stores per square mile than other areas. And they oftentimes are not run or owned by people who look like you in your area.
No.
But when
no.
you have liquor stores, you have prostitution. When you have liquor stores, you have drug use. When you have liquor stores, you have domestic abuse. When you have liquor stores, you have a destruction of a community.
Yeah.
And Lee is going to fight against that. I'm sure his counterpart is not going to do a damn thing about it.
Oh, they put up more. They put up more.
In fact, I don't know if you remember, some time ago, I attended a campaign party and a community center, and the person who was running for office had liquor there, not beer, not wine, but we talk about rum, whiskey, brandy, scotch, and this is a community center. And this person is a former commissioner. Can you believe that?
Fired up, ready to go.
Ready to go, You see?
Ready to go get drunk.
That's
Getting
right.
drunk right there. I mean, how sad was that?
And because it was a Democrat, no one said a mumbling word that she had violated not only moral code, having liquor within the place where children are, but she violated the rules of conduct of the city and of the state of serving liquor in that type of environment. But no one said nothing because she's a homegirl.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what you
she's-
vote for.
That's right.
Again, they vote based on what exactly? I mean, those kinds of morals, those kinds of attributes, those kinds of things. Is that what you want? Being your representative, somebody you can just hang with. And, let's take us a shot. Let's get some shots. That's what you want.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
what they
I
want.
It's not what I want.
That's what they want. Yeah, and they playing the American people for fools.
Yeah.
But I believe that this election cycle, and that the American people have awakened from their slumber. We thank Donald Trump for helping to wake us up.
Yeah.
But we still have to wake up a little bit more so we can do the right thing. I want to go back to this Texas thing,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you brought it up.
Uh-huh.
Where about 50 representatives from Texas has fled the state. Has fled the state. And now Trump is even talking about that perhaps Patel should be utilizing the FBI to track him down. But you know what? They should not only track them down, they should lose their job immediately and go to jail. Because if you and I I mean, if you and I don't show up at our job, what happens? We fired. All right.
Yeah.
And we may have some charges against us.
Well, there's talks. So one, they get fined $500 a day. So they're supposed to be gone for like a couple of weeks, right? So they get fined $500 a day. And so in their legislature, I believe, or in their constitution, I believe it says that they can do special elections. So the governor, right, can say, you know what, these people have fled and we're going to have special elections.
Yeah.
Which is going to be great, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Remove them and have special elections.
I don't think much about the fine because many of these people have billionaire donors that will just pay it, you see, but put their backsides in jail, remove them from office, and even put in a statute that says they can never run for office again because they have violated their duties to the people of Texas running in that manner, because they don't want to make policy.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty sad. And you know what? You bring up the donors. So one theory that's going on is that they are literally using this as a grift to raise money. So what they're doing now, they're saying, hey, look at us. Look at what Donald Trump and the administration is doing to us. We need you to send us money now. We're fighting. We're out here fighting. We run away to Chicago. We run away to Illinois. We run away to Boston. We need you to send us money. And so they're using this as a way to fundraise because they know it's going to pass. They know that they can't stop it. But they're going to say, you know what? Let's use this opportunity to sucker the suckers and get more money out of them.
Yeah. I mean, what type of government, what type of country have we have we developed now? Whereby you're elected and you don't like the policies or the issues that's taking place, so you're going to haul ass. You know, you're going to go to Maine, you're going to go to North Dakota, you're going to go every place else. This is a travesty. This is an attack on democracy.
This is an attack on democracy. You're absolutely right. Yeah. I mean, these people, they have no accountability. This is something that's going to, what they like. So some of these areas are like, they're like segregated, right? There's like Black community hubs. And so what this does is it brings in more diverse looking people into the community, but they're fighting tooth and nail to say, no, we want to continue to be separated. This thing brings people together. It brings the community together. It brings the people living there under one sort of umbrella in these districts. But they say, no, we want Blacks to be alone. We want whites to be in. Isn't that racist? What do you think, Dr. White?
It is racist. It's pimping the struggle. But check out this other story, Sister Warrior, whereby your buddy Obama and Russiagate. I mean, there's evidence that he created a hoax along with his girlfriend Hillary Clinton and all the crew to create an elaborate lie. They call it a hoax. That's what it is, a lie.
Lie.
To deceive the American people, to indict an innocent person, to impeach an innocent person because it was the only way you can beat that person was to create something. That guy should be arrested immediately for treason, along with his merry man.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you, but I believe because of the laws that passed last year that they can never rope Obama because, when they try to rope President Trump, so the Supreme Court made some decisions. So, yeah, you can't. So Obama won't get strung up, even though he deserved to be. But there will be a low-hanging fruit that might be able to, justice might be passed on to a low-hanging fruit. And I'm hoping that low-hanging fruit will be Hillary Rodham Clinton.
But there's one thing they forgot, that treason cannot be protected by presidential immunity. They forgot that one. They forgot that Dr. V. Issa White is also a constitutional and legal scholar.
Well, wonderful. Well, give me hope that they can rope Obama. Give me hope that.
Well, this is a great show.
Treasonous. He is
Treason.
a disgrace.
You
Yeah,
know?
I said it. Obama's a disgrace. I said it, and I say
He's-
it again.
He was a disgrace. Absolutely. He didn't represent the community.
No,
He
no.
represented himself. He is part of the establishment. This is a great show. You done a great job.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You know, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy bringing the conversation and bringing resources to our community. This is what we do. We have to be able to lay the foundation so people understand what's going on. It's not always black and white. It's not about Republican or Democrat. It's not about black or white. It's about we, the human race. It's about we, the community. And we're here to bring the word of what's going on in our own community and across the country. So it's my pleasure, you know, to do this. And I enjoy hosting with you, Dr. Issa White, because
Well, I not
personality.
only do I have the best co-host in the country, I got the most beautiful co-host in the country.
Oh, wow.
And I got the boldest co-host in the country. You know what? I wish I can get you on a View so you can spank those ladies.
Yeah. You know, that Sunny Houston, that Sunny man, I'd go for her all day. Even also Whoopi Goldberg. You know, Whoopi, as much as she complained about these things, I used to live in New Jersey, and she lives in Jersey. She lives in a place called Llewellyn Park. And you know, I used to do real estate. And this is a gated community, $1 million and up. That's what you find in Llewellyn Park. That's where Whoopi lives.
Yeah.
As much as she complains and whines, she don't believe in the walls around our country, but honey, she do believe in living behind the walls in her fancy estate in Llewellyn Park. She is a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. But
They got her the other day. She has a new boyfriend, a 24-year-old boy.
oh, does she?
That she's Rob. She is a boy toy, and they called her and
Walk the other way. Pardon me.
maybe she's going both ways. She had on a bikini, and she looked like she looked like 10 miles of bad road. You see, and she doesn't look good when she have on clothes. But Lord help us, Lord
Yeah.
help.
That
And
poor child.
Yes, I hope he has blindfolds on.
Well, probably worth it. The money, you know. I'm just saying. Whoopi is
Yes.
a wealthy woman.
Yes,
She's a wealthy woman.
right.
I think that's it,
Yeah,
friends.
they're wealthy.
Thank you all for taking the time and joining us today. Thank you to our guest, Tuan Lee. Again, District 40. That election is happening, I believe, September 2nd, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
September 2nd. And again, we have a gala this weekend with Miss Maggie. And that's going to be, her number is 407-730-7966. That's going to be the gala for Our Daily Bread distribution. Again, grab your tickets. I will be there. It's going to be a great event celebrating the gift of food giving. Issa White, you have the last word.
Well, again, this was a wonderful show. Your brilliance, second to none. And, may God continue to bless you, bless this show. And listen, if you want truth, tune in to Political Flashback with Sister Warrior Amelia Salat, Dr. V. Issa White, and our judge.
Yeah.
And our judge is coming back, boy.
All right. So, friends, we'll see you.
Yes, and
you.
thank you, Jeff. Yes.